Dude, there's no way they can beat them in Korea. In Korea, big company has contacts with government and all the other shits. They have no chance, to be honest. This part is really weird too. Not try to leak any information to the Korean people because it might actually end up being in court. Dark&Darker is saying that they have not used Nexon's source at all. But it's like, it's just like after he got caught from the cheating on exam, he will say, oh, I made a cheat sheet, but I didn't use it, you know? But I'm actually thinking they were trying to get a protection from the gamers and get just positive clout from compared to the big company to win this fight, even though they were already sued or whatever they are up to. I feel like this whole story was just a private grudge. So I just talked about Bluehole where PUBG was made, did the same thing. Small project directors will be like, oh, let's get out and make another company and just do another game. This big company, they paid us and everything, but this company, you know? Yeah, the project in the big company were supposed to release the game. They were planning on that. But why the director came out of there? I really support the part where Iron Mace keeps saying that the big company told us to make a big business model of sucking gamers money out from the game, like every freaking method that we can afford. And Nexon has been doing that. The big company has been doing that. However, the director has been fired because of the disciplinary dismissal, which is a really big thing in Korea. In our country, in Korea, it's almost impossible to do that. So for your information, if you guys don't know what Dark&Darker is, it's like a medieval fantasy escape from Tarkov themed game, which has been gaining a lot of popularity over this year and last year while they were doing the playtest. But however, the big 3D company called Nexon in Korea claims it to be the Dark&Darker game to be their game, supposedly, and then Iron Mace, the developers of the Dark&Darker, has stolen the game idea, asset, or whatever it is, and because of that, their game Dark&Darker has been taken down from the Steam, and they got the DMCA strike for now. Anyways, it seems like a big company bullying the small company, but however, in my opinion, I don't believe in Iron Mace's statements. They've been being sus. As a Korean dude, I've seen a lot of things happening in Korean side and also the press and everything. So let's get on to it. I've been saying this in my stream and maybe there's some clips or videos about it. You cannot believe what devs are saying. I mean, I know it's good to be on the side of the weak. It feels good, it sounds good and everything. But I actually don't believe in the devs, cause also I don't believe in the press also, but the press has been saying they took away a bunch of the files from Iron Mace, the developers, and then raided their office and took a bunch of the stuffs. They said that. The press said that. The police said it. However, devs were like, no, they didn't take us anything. They didn't do anything. I mean, they just came here and just check us, and then nothing happened. They said it like that, but the game is on the claim and then took it down, you know? So from that, I think it's hard to believe the devs' words anymore, in my opinion. It sounds great to listen to like smaller company winning and everything. Now, and they're saying that they're trying to like resolve the issues and everything. I believe that they're trying to resolve the issues, but they're trying to be like positive as possible. And also there are some more stuffs I could talk about as a Korean dude. There's a big Korean YouTuber who talks about the situation about Iron Mace and Nexon. But weirdly, Nexon, I mean the big YouTuber asked Iron Mace, to do an interview with him. He's such a big YouTuber. He's almost a million subscriber. He covers up like game newses and everything about Nexon and everything. And also all the other YouTubers in Korea tried to contact Iron Mace. But Iron Mace did not do any interviews with only Koreans. They will do with only the foreign YouTubers. They will do an interview with One Pack. They will do an interview with like all the other foreigner YouTubers, but not to Korean YouTubers. Doesn't this sound kind of sus? Like, why? I understand. They might be trying to like be careful as much as possible. But still, like, why? You know? They can show their stance or anything to the Korean people too, but they will just keep on doing an interview with foreigners. So from that, I was like, this developers are doing a good work and awesome work, but this kind of sounds sus. I will refer that big YouTuber's video, him talking about it. It is what it is. It seems green to me that they will actually come back. And another thing is that even though whatever the truth is, Nexon is such a big company, and dude, there's no way they can beat them in Korea. In Korea, big company has contacts with government and all the other shits. They have no chance, to be honest. I've never seen a small company winning like copyrights or anything else. So I would say it's pretty grim. This big YouTuber in Korea with like 800k subscribers has talked about what has been happening. I will show you the video while translating it.
언론 보도와 익명의 인터뷰를 통해 알아낸 사실을 종합한 사건의 순서는 다음과 같습니다. 일단 P3라는 프로젝트는 넥슨 코리아의 20명 미만의 소규모 팀이 1-2년 정도 개발 중이었던 프로젝트였다고 합니다. 그런데 2021년 7월 사고가 하나 터지면서 프로젝트가 전복될 위기에 처하는데 그게
So, Nexon, the big company, was doing a P3 project which is related to similar theme of Dark&Darker. But however, on July of 2020, was it 2021? Actually, let's just turn off this, yeah.
소규모 팀이 1-2년 정도 개발 중이었던 프로젝트였다고 합니다. 그런데 2021년 7월
2021 July, a big problem has happened, which we think of, it's just a Nexon big company bullying small project members. But however, just listen to this.
사고가 하나 터지면서 프로젝트가 전복될 위기에 처하는데 그게 바로 앞서 말한 프로젝트 P3의 디렉터가 징계 해고를 받은 사건이었습니다.
So Project P3's director who is actually, I'm pretty sure is Iron Mace's director now. He has been fired according to doing something wrong to the company. Still, it might be companies bullying just them. However, let's listen to it more.
언론 보도에 따르면 당시 프로젝트 P3의 디렉터 A씨는 코로나로 인해 재택근무가 한창이던 때 자신의 개인 서버에다가 게임의 리소스와 에셋, 개발 문서, 소스코드, 빌드 등 게임의 핵심 데이터를 소장하고 있었고, 디렉터 A씨는 더 나아가 당시 넥슨에 재직 중이던 팀원들에게 외부 투자를 언급하며 같이 넥슨을 떠나 나가서 게임을 완성하자는.
So, according to the press, guys, this is before Dark&Darker was popping and becoming famous. Lot before. The director who got fired we had COVID issues and all. You guys remember that, right? Because of the COVID pandemic, we were all working at home, and every freaking assets or source codes or everything from which should be kept inside company has been moved to his house, and he had all the data, everything. It's all good. Everybody was working like that at that point where we had COVID.
때 자신의 개인 서버에다가 게임의 리소스와 에셋, 개발 문서, 소스 코드, 빌드 등 게임의 핵심 데이터.
It was all in his private server in his home. and also all the core data of the games.
를 소장하고 있었고 디렉터 A씨는 더 나아가 당시 넥슨에 재직 중이던 팀원들에게 외부 투자를 언급하며 같이 넥슨을 떠나 나가서 게임을 완성하자는 제안을 했다고 하지요.
And the director was talking to his teammates of the project, asking them, hey, let's try out making this game somewhere else from someone else's support rather than making it in here. This is like too small. I don't know why he started that. Of course, I'm not him. He might have been angry to the company because he got bullied, or he got really greedy and he just wanted to do it by himself. I don't know why, but it's already wrong. It's just wrong for now. I get it. If the company wanted too many money from the game again, the game will be ruined again. But this is just wrong if they do it like this.
당연히 리스크 있는 이 선택을 모든 팀원이 받아들이기는 힘들었고 이 과정에서 결국 넥슨의 감사팀에까지 이 소식이 들어가게 됩니다.
So those teammates who heard him trying to take out his teammates to other company or other support, where some of them were just friendly and nice to him and then just kept their mouth shut, but some of them didn't like it and then told the audit department of Nexon.
그 결과 회사가 프로젝트를 출시하지 않을 것이라는 식의 허위 사실 및 외부 투자 유치 등을 언급하며 소속 구성원 전원과 면담을 통해 본인과 함께 외부에서 프로젝트와 유사한 게임을 출시하자는 제안을 하였다.
So, according to this report, the director has suggested his teammates, telling them, "Oh, the company is actually not gonna let this project be out," which was not true, according to Nexon. And then he was asking his teammates to start another project which is similar to this project and make another game, which is totally actually reasonable accuse for the company, you know?
P3의 일부 개발자들이 그를 따라 퇴사하면서 팀이 붕괴되어 프로젝트 유지가 힘들어졌다고 합니다. 20명 정도밖에 안 되는 소규모 팀에서 인력의 이탈은 당연히 치명적이었겠지요.
This is actually the sad part. I know you guys hate the big company, and I know you guys support, a lot of you guys support Dark&Darker team Iron Mace. But because the team has gotten out of that company, after Nexon, the big company has fired the director. The director took some of the teammates and went out from the company, and because of that, the project itself was a small project and small member already, only 20 people. And the director and his teammates went out, so the project has been ruined completely. Which led to the other teammates who did nothing wrong, just did their own work, had to abandon all the project they were working on for a couple of years. And they had to move on to other projects, which is really complete bogus for the guys who were just working. Well, you guys might think, oh, they didn't support Iron Mace. They deserve it. But no, dude, if they are just working in their big company and whatever it is, I think it's just sad.
부정 경쟁 방지 및 2021년 8월
So that has already happened in 2021 July, and well, Dark&Darker initial alpha test has happened in August 2019. So I mean, yeah, it happened. These kind of stuffs happened before Dark&Darker got famous. And also 2021 in August, whenever Dark&Darker started launching, it can't be famous at the launch, right? It slowly grew up until now. Anyways, so whatever happened, Nexon, the big company, already had started lawsuits on Dark and Darker at 2021 August already.
8월 징계를 받아 해고됐던 프로젝트 P3의 디렉터 A씨와 그를 따라 퇴사한 퇴사자들을 부정 경쟁 방지 및 영업 비밀 보호 관련 법률 위반 혐의로 고소했다고 합니다.
Well, we could just think it as the lawsuit was typically a DMC strike, or let me look it up actually. Accused of violating the Act on Prevention of Unfair Competition and Protection of Trade Secrets. So they've been sued for that.
이 사건은 2020
The company sued Ironmace for that. This has been on an investigation from 2022 December.
2022년 12월부터 경찰에서 보안 수사 진행 중이라고 하지요. 넥슨이 고소를 진행하고 2개월 후인 2021년 10월 20일 아이언메이스 법인이 설립됩니다.
After the suing, Ironmace has been established at 2021 October, which is already a very risky choice. I know it's their own passion to kill, to smash and destroy the big company's idea and make a good game. Okay. But I kind of don't like that part too, actually. Why would they stand? Is it for the plot of the game? Why would they directly attack the big company from the start? I know they're trying to stand on the gamer stance, but I'm actually thinking they were trying to get a protection from the gamers and get just positive clout from compared to the big company to win this fight, even though they were already sued or whatever they are up to. It just seems too emotional. Sometimes you gotta be like less emotional whenever they're doing business. I mean, I'm not really a businessman, but still, it's too risky, and I feel the anger of them. But not only for the gamers, but like privately angry to the company. I feel like this whole story was just a private grudge between the company and the Ironmace director, which came out to be a really good game. Let's see the others.
메이스는 개발사를 차린 지 약 10개월이 지난 2022년 8월 1차 알파 테스트를 통해 다크앤다커를 처음으로 유저에게 선보이고 약 2개월 간격을 두고 현재 4차 알파 테스트까지 진행을 하고 있는 상황입니다. 다크앤다커는 특유의 게임성으로 좋은 평가를 받으며 국내외 인터넷 방송을 중심으로 입소문을 타기 시작해.
He's basically talking about they have been doing alpha test after they established the Ironmace company, and then they've been doing alpha tests every 2 months, and also thanks to the streamings and internet broadcasts, the Dark and Darker has been growing popular and its popularity and everything.
알파 테스트가 열릴 때마다 인기 상승 곡선을 그렸는데요. 올해 2월 열렸던 4차 알파 테스트에 200만 명이 몰리며 가장
Fourth alpha test, 2 million people playing the game. It's amazing. It's an amazing game and everything. I get it.
빛이 나던 그 순간 이번 논란에 휩싸이며 아이언메이스는 창사 이래 최대 위기에 빠져버리고 말았지요. 자, 이번 사건을 보면서 많은 분들이 린지 3 소송 공방권을 떠올리셨을 겁니다. 과거에 NC소프트는 지금 크래프톤이 된 블루홀 스튜디오.
Well, he talks about a similar issue that happened between NCSoft and the Bluehole. You guys will know Bluehole because it's PUBG company. Anyways, well, it has a similar story, but eventually Bluehole wins. The Bluehole was the Ironmace at this time, but it has a little bit difference, which is, he talks about it at some point. This YouTuber also talks about the source code and the sources has been bought from the market, not has been used from the next-gen companies' sources. Yeah, we all know that by now. Anyways, if you guys are interested in this topic.
하지만 또 다른 쟁점이 하나 더 있습니다. 정말로 디렉터 A씨가 넥슨의 다른 팀원을 상대로 집단 퇴사를 유도했고 그 결과 프로젝트 P3가 엎어지게 되었는가입니다.
This is the part he focuses on, and I really respect the part because whatever the director, the Iron Maid's director had a problem with the company, he told his teammates to let's get out of this company and make another game. It sounds amazing and fantastic, but as other teammates who wants to just do their job, or as a company who supported them and made them do their job and paid them to do their job, are what did they do, man? Like, okay, maybe they had some bad relationship with the company and the director and the teammates, but still, what about the guys who's left in the team? What about the company? Okay, I know I hate the company too, but just think about it rationally. What did they do? Like, why do they have to be betrayed and then have to be paid for all the payments they have given, and also the teammates who are just innocent and just working has to be punished?
과거 NC와 블루홀의 소송전에서는 영업 비밀 유출은 인정받았지만 당시 개발팀 리더였던 박모 씨가 직원들의 집단 퇴사를 유도해 리지3 프로젝트가 무산되었다는 부분이 제대로 입증되지 않았기 때문에 결국 영업 비밀 침해까지는 인정받았지만 손해배상 책임까지는 인정받지 못했거든요. 하지만 넥슨의 경우에는 프로젝트 P3의 디렉터를 징계로 해고했고 당연히 이 기록이 다 남아 있겠지요.
So I just talked about Bluehole where PUBG was made. Did the same thing. Their director pulled out the teammates and then went out and made established another company, and then like worked on some other game. It's not PUBG actually. It's not PUBG. It's called the RPG game Terra, which has been like full of shit. But anyways, they had no evidence of the company firing them for pulling out their team. So that part was not been sued. But right now, Iron Maid has been sued for doing that. And it has been already announced everywhere that they've done that.
집단 퇴사 유도와 허위 사실 유포 등으로 인해 취소되었다라는 것을 법정에서 입증해낸다면 이건 또 넥슨한테 유리한 점으로 보일 수 있겠네요.
Well, I mean, actually, never mind. So the Nexon big company has already records of firing them because of the director pulling out his teammates out of the company, establishing another company. That attempt has been published in their company a long time ago, before the Iron Maid was made or whatever has been done. The Dark&Darker got popular. Way before that, they published that in their company's whatever. So if they talk about that in the courts, it will support Nexon, the big company, a lot. That might be one of the reasons why DMC strike has been done to Steam game Dark&Darker, and they've been taken down for now.
차례 인터뷰 요청을 드렸으나 정중하게 거절당한 바가 있지요. 하지만 아이언 메이스는 해외 스트리밍
This part is really weird too. I know, okay, Iron Maid and Dark&Darker is trying to focus on the foreigner market as much as possible because it's the biggest market and everything. But all the Korean related interviews or like big YouTubers interviews, they are also big. I know it's smaller than all the foreign market, but they would just deny all the interviews, but only talk to the big streamers. Like you guys all know, right? Pestily, One-Peg, and also like I don't know this guy. I'm sorry, but anyways, they will just do that, only talking to the streamers, but won't do any interview with the press or the Korean streamers, Korean YouTubers. That kind of sounds sus, doesn't it? Like, why would they do that? I feel like they had something in their mind to like not try to leak any information to the Korean people because it might actually end up being in court or anything. Yeah. it just doesn't seem fair. And it just seems like they're trying to cover up something while spreading the news, a good side of the news, good deed of their part only, which every company does, of course. But still, I would say it's a little bit sus.
스트리머들과의 인터뷰를 종종 진행한 바가 있어 의문을 샀는데요. 이번 논란에 대한 입장문 역시 영문 입장문으로 발표하면서 해외 시장을 우선적으로 타겟팅하려는 전략이 눈에 띄지.
And this YouTuber also knows that they're just trying to focus on the abroad foreign market.
2월 19일 공식 디스코드에 올린 영문 입장문은 꽤 긴데요. 이걸 한 줄 요약하자면은 다크앤다커는 법적으로 문제가 없다. 아이언메이스 입장문에 따르면 인게임 에셋과 코드는 도용된 것이 절대 아니며 게임 기획은 아이언메이스 사내에서 만들어진 거고 이는 모두 외부 감사를 받은 사실이다. 또한 프로젝트 P3와 다크앤다커 유사성에 대해서도 게임 장르에는 저작권이 없기 때문에 다크앤다커에는 법적인 문제가 전혀 없다고.
It's basically directors of Iron Mace, Dark&Darker is saying that we have no problem with anything. We have nothing wrong happening. There's no issues on DMCA and everything. I want to talk about this a little bit later.
주장했습니다. 또한 넥슨에게 고소당한 사내 직원이 존재하는 것은 사실이라고 인정했으나 이는 회사 차원의 일이 아니라 개인적인 문제이기 때문에.
And they keep talking about it's not from the company side that we got fired. It's a personal stuff. It's a personal stuff, which kind of sounds more sus to me.
아이언메이스 회사와는 관련 없는 일이다 라고 못을 박았지요. 하지만 아이언메이스가 공식 입장을 밝혔음에도 불구하고 아직 해소되지 않은 궁금증이 많이 있는 터라 아직까지도 이 논란은 해소되지 않고 여러 커뮤니티에서 왈가왈부되고 있는 모양새입니다. 가장 많이 언급되는 논란거리는 바로 A 디렉터의 징계 해고에 관한 점입니다. 사실 일반적인 경우 넥슨의 악명을 생각해보면 그리고 그 상대가 각광받는 인디게임을 만든 신생개발사라는 점을 생각해보면 넥슨이 일방적으로 욕처먹고 끝나야.
Yeah, he's talking about this part too. Nexon, the big company, has been so notorious and have bad reputation. So Nexon is supposed to be like being blamed at every freaking single thing, and then get kicked out of the gamer community. And then Iron Mace needs to win in the communities of Korean gamers. But
정상이거든요. 근데 꽤 많은 게이머들이 넥슨 편을 들어.
Actually, the gamers are actually holding the hands for Nexon. Why?
네, 바로 징계 해고라는 부분 때문에.
The part where the director has been fired because of the disciplinary dismissal, which is a really big thing in Korea.
우리나라에서는 징계로 해고를 시키는 게 엄청나게 어렵지요.
In our country, in Korea, it's almost impossible to do that to a singular person.
특히 넥슨은 노조까지 있는 기업이란 말이야. 그러면 그 모든 걸 뚫고 징계 해고가 되려면 진짜 빼박캔트 심각한 해사 행위를.
This can be only done when the person has done a maritime act which is really harming the company so much that he should be fired. Unauthorized transfer and storage of project-related information on unauthorized private external servers and delivering false information to members and suggesting collective resignation. Those are the reasons they fired him, which is a serious issue for a company.
두 가지입니다. 지금까지 보도된 내용들이 다 사실이라면 이미 프로젝트 P3 게임 데이터를 반출했다는 건데 다크앤다커에는 프로젝트 P3의 데이터가 전혀 사용되지 않았다? 이건 마치 학생이 컨닝 페이퍼를 걸려놓고 컨닝 페이퍼는 만들었지만 컨닝은 하지 않았다고 하는 거랑 비슷하게 들리거든요. 이 징계 해고.
Exactly, that is what I'm thinking too. Listen to this guy saying, Dark&Darker is saying that they have not used Nexon's source at all. But it's like, it's just like after he got caught from the cheating on exam, he will say, oh, I made a cheat sheet, but I didn't use it, you know? It sounds like that.
랑 비슷하게 들리거든요. 이 징계 해고건에 대해서는 아이언메이스는 적극적으로 해명하지 않고 있는데.
And Iron Mace is not trying to talk about that part where they get fired. They don't talk about it in Discord or anywhere. They try to hide it as much as possible. Of course, they're trying to avoid the negativity from their fans and everything. I get it, but it kind of doesn't seem fair, man.
바로 이 부분 때문에 꽤 많은 게이머들이 넥슨 쪽을 지지하고 있는 상황입니다. 이 때문에 많은 사람들이 도의적인 책임을 지적하고 있습니다. 다크앤다커가 결국 법적인 굴레를 모두 벗어나 정식 출시를 하게 되더라도 이거 상도에 어긋나는 게 아니냐는 지적인데요. 물론 몇몇 유저들은 넥슨의 일부 게임들을 언급하며 넥슨이 저작권 문제로 당당할 수 있는 회사냐고 지적하지만 엄밀히 놓고 보면 이 건은 저작권 문제를 넘어선 부정거래 방지 문제에 가깝습니다. 넥슨도 고소를 그쪽으로 진행했거든요. 사내에서 진행 중이던 프로젝트를 외부로 유출시켜서 징계 해고를 받은 사람이 나가서 합류한 다른 회사에서 그 프로젝트가 그대로 진행됐고 그로 인해 기존 프로젝트는 출시조차 하지 못하게 된 사건이니까요. 이 일이 그대로 넘어간다면 업계에 나쁜 영향을 미칠 수도 있는 것 아니냐라는 의견들도 있습니다. 최근 많은 대기업 게임사들이 인디 게임 팀을 지원하거나 사내 소규모 프로젝트
So yeah, this guy is talking about finishing off. He's kind of finishing off the story. So he's basically talking about if we just let this go, similar things gonna happen. Big companies, well, I guess we're gonna like it, but the guys who works on the big companies will have a lot of sacrifices. I mean, who cares, right? Who cares? So if this is let go, the big companies gonna lose their projects. Like same thing happening over and over again. The small project directors will be like, "Oh, let's get out and make another company and just do another game." Fuck this big company. They paid us and everything, but fuck this company, you know?
지원을 늘려나가며 창의적인 개발 접근을 유도하고 있었는데 이 사건으로 인해 이런 지원 흐름이 멈출 수도 있다는 지원인 거죠. 현직자
Yeah, I hate Nexon and the big company and everything, but they have been trying to support the indie games. But like after these kind of stuffs, I don't think they're gonna support any more indie games.
입장에서는 이번 사건이 보안 문제이기 때문에 재택근무 폐지, 개인 장비 사용 금지 등이 취해져 업무 환경이 불편해질까봐 발 동동 구르고 있기도 하고.
And also for the normal workers, because of this happened from COVID incident and people moving their source cores to their private servers, now the big companies are going to be like, oh my god, we shouldn't let these people do this. They're not going to be able to, I'm not going to able every other person to take their source cores or anything to their home and then work there. They gotta be trapped in the company and they should be working in the company. So no more very convenient workplaces like that anymore.
하고요. 게다가 아이언메이스 입장문 발표 직후 넥슨에서 프로젝트 P3를 함께 개발했던 것으로 보이는 직원들이 프로젝트가 엎어지던 당시 상황이나 분위기를 생생하게 전달하며 입장문을 반박하는 글을 올려 많은 관심을 받기도 했습니다.
Yeah, and also the guys who worked on the project inside the big company rather than the guys who got out of the company, the just normal working people. Or you might say that, oh, they got paid from Nexon big company and just telling the lies. But still, guys, think about it. Their hard work 2-year project has been ruined because of the guys who went out of the company, who took out the project out of the company. And they were angry and they wrote bunch of stories on their true stories on the community. And I mean, we can't really trust it, of course, but they are saying that this was not legit.
해당 글들은 익명 게시글이라 신빙성을 담보할 수는 없지만 이 글이 거짓이라고 하더라도 실제로 프로젝트 P3를 개발하고 있던 개발자 중 퇴사하지 않고 넥슨에 남은 사람들은 그냥 열심히 일하고 있었을 뿐인데 갑자기 중간에 프로젝트가 폭파당해서 낙동강 오리알 신세가 된 셈이
Exactly, this YouTuber is talking about that too. They were just working on their job and the project just exploded because of them. Whoever the responsive is, what did they do?
그러니까 빼박 피해자가 된 것.
Working in a bad company? Okay, I get it.
맞긴 하거든요. 지금까지 밝혀진 의혹들이 사실이라면 이 부분에 대한 도의적인 책임 문제는 아이언메이스가 짊어지고 가야 할 숙제처럼 보이긴 하네요. 마지막으로 언급되는 논란거리는 왜 사내에서 잘 진행하던 프로젝트를 뒤엎고 넥슨에서 뛰쳐나와야 했을까입니다. 프로젝트 P3가 사내에서 컷당한 기획이라면 이런 논란 자체가 일어나지도 않았겠는데, 프로젝트 P3는 사내 허들을 통과해서 출시가 예정된 게임이었다고 하잖아요. 근데 왜 A 디렉터를 포함한 개발자 일부는 법적 소송을 당할 위험까지 처하면서 넥슨을 나왔을까요?
Yeah, the project in the big company were supposed to release the game. They were planning on that. But why the director came out of there?
아이언메이스 관계자는 언론 인터뷰에서 이렇게 언급합니다. 프로젝트 P3 개발 도중 넥슨 사측에서 BM 방향성을 변경하기를 요구했고, 이 때문에 마찰이 생겨 나가서 게임을 만들기로 마음먹었다고요. 어느 정도 일맥상통하는 게, 앞서 언급했다시피 아이언메이스는 기성 게임사들의 맹독성 과금 구조를 맹렬하게 비판하고 있습니다. 만약 넥슨이 프로젝트 P3에 정말로 맹독성 BM을 요구했다면 프로젝트 P3를 만들던 개발자 일부가 넥슨을 뛰쳐나와 아이언메이스를 설립한 심정은 쉽게 이해를 할 수가 있지요. 하지만 이런
Yeah, I really support the part where Iron Mace is keep saying that, oh, the big company told us to make a big business model of sucking gamers money out of the money from the game, like every freaking method that we can afford to suck out the gamers money. And Nexon has been doing that. The big company has been doing that. I really support the idea of Iron Mace saying that. However,
주장의 프로젝트 P3는 넥슨의 서브 브랜드인 민트로켓에서 출시할 예정이었다는 것을 지적하는 반론도 있습니다. 민트로켓 브랜드는 수익 신경 쓰지 않고 재미에만 치중한 게임을 내겠다는 포부를 밝혔고, 실제로 작년 하반기에 미리 해보기로 출시한 그 굿게임 데이브 더 다이버를 24,000원짜리 패키지 게임으로 출시하면서 그 다짐을 실천하기도 했거든요.
some of you guys might know the Dave the Diver game. It was actually a sub company where Nexon has supported to make the game without the business model or sucking out gamers' soul, but just selling the game with a fair price. And also, this project, which was related to Dark&Darker and Iron Mace, was supposed to be released from this company, not Nexon itself, the sub company Mint Rocket.
그런데 그럼 민트로켓 출시 예정이었던 프로젝트 P3에 넥슨이 맹독성 BM을 요구했다? 앞뒤가 맞지를 않는다는 것.
Yeah, this part we gotta think rationally, guys. Iron Mace is saying that the Nexon has told him to make a gamer soul sucking business model, but they were planned to be released from Mint Rocket, not Nexon. And Mint Rocket has already proven from Dave the Diver game where people kind of actually liked it without the business model of gamers sucking, soul sucking system.
거지요. 물론 넥슨 정도 되는 큰 회사에서 될 것 같다 싶은 기획에 숟가락 올리려는 사람들 여러 등장하는 거 보기 드문 일도 아닐 뿐더러, 넥슨의 지난 행보들을 살펴보면 맹독성 BM 넣으려는 시도가 있었다는 주장 또한 충분히 개연성은 있어 보이긴 합니다. 하지만 지금까지 언급한 모든 쟁점들은 대부분 익명의 주장과 주장만이 맞부딪히는 부분이라 아직까지 확실하게 결론을 내릴 수 없는 상태라고 할 수 있지요. 넥슨과 아이언메이스 모두 공식적으로는 원론적인 답변만 하고 있는데, 이는 아마 현재 이 사건이 경찰 수사 중이기 때문인 것으로 파악되네요. 정말 많은 궁금증과 논쟁거리를 안고 있는 이 사건은 아무래도 경찰 조사에다가 법정 싸움이 모두 끝나봐야 대중에게 진실이 공개되지 않을까 싶습니다.
So yeah, these are all just press and interviews and just random people just talking about it, not the police official statement or the lawsuit and the court saying the official statement. It's just the stories and stories. Because Iron Mace or Nexon hasn't really stated an official statement about what the hell is happening exactly. Iron Mace only has been talking about Discord statements, and Nexon only talked about them firing the Iron Mace director or whoever it is, the director. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to check out more videos, check out these playlists. Hit that like and subscribe button to support me freely. I stream almost every day and every weekends on Twitch, VeryBadSCAV. If you guys want to support me more, check out the Patreon, join the membership. Super thanks. I'll see you in the next video.